Yo, what's up, everyone, and welcome back to the E41 podcast. Tonight, I got myself, Hector, also known as CN6, and with me, I got Jazzy.
What up?
And Hav.
Yo.
And tonight, guys, we're going to be going over and breaking down the Xbox Games Showcase 2025, plus the Outer Worlds 2 Direct. Yeah, man, I'm excited, man. A lot of cool stuff was announced. A lot of cool stuff. But before we actually get into it, I'd like to remind you that you guys can listen to us on Spotify, Apple, and YouTube. Make sure you follow our socials at E41 Podcast or go to E41Podcast.com. You're going to see all of our links through there. Also, make sure you join the Discord. Top link in the description. Join the Discord, guys. Come chat with us about video games, movies, TV shows, anything like that. And if you are listening to us on Spotify and Apple, please leave us a rating. That will help us out a lot. But okay, Xbox Games Showcase, man. Let's get into it.
Yeah, so the first game that they showed off was the Outer Worlds 2, which is funny because we legit got a deep dive at the end of it. Yeah. But yeah, man, Outer Worlds 2 will just be coming out October 29th. I mean, it's just another quick glimpse into what we were gonna see. I'm assuming at the end of the what's it called, the deeper dive. I didn't watch it.
The direct, yeah.
The direct. I didn't watch the direct. I just watched the main shit.
Yeah, it was about. I want to say it was about 30 minutes long. I actually saw the whole thing. Yeah. It's pretty interesting stuff. I actually do have like a really quick summary on it of it from the official Xbox like website. So we'll go over that.
Oh, okay.
Break it down.
All right, sounds good. I do know that the Outer Worlds 2 is on fire right now because it's releasing at $80.
Yeah, that's
$80 for the Outer Worlds 2. But if you
people were saying, well, what's going on, man? Because they thought that Xbox was gonna raise the prices later. Do you remember that?
Later,
like,
don't you remember? I think it was a couple weeks ago. Xbox announced that they were going to be increasing their prices, even their games, and it was going to take effective in like later, like way after. I think for this game.
Fuck.
Don't you remember that?
I'm trying to remember.
About HRV News, I think.
Wasn't it because like holiday, like starting in the holiday?
Yeah. And doesn't this game? When does this game come out?
October 29th.
October. Yeah.
Oh, October.
So.
Yep.
I mean, yeah, that's true. That's around holiday.
You still have November, December.
Well, November is usually when Black Friday happens, and that's when a lot of shopping tends to happen. So, whenever I hear holiday, I always think the last leg of the year. So I always think like
I always think like November to December.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think of. Same here.
But it's released in October.
I mean, yeah. You saw it. If you don't own Game Pass, the game will be on Game Pass.
It's working, sir. Everyone, please. Please.
I was gonna say, so if you don't feel like paying that 80 gig Game Pass, and there's a bunch of games on there you can play on there too.
Yeah. So and I said that because it's an inside joke. Because earlier Mar was like, "Thank God I got Game Pass," and I looked at Hav. I was pretending to be like an exec. It's working, guys, because I think that's the strategy. I mean, I actually tweeted out. I'll just read out what I tweeted out. I said the Xbox's strategy is to bring more people into Game Pass. That has always been the plan. I think increasing the prices of video games like the Outer Worlds 2 to $80 is part of that strategy. By doing this and launching the game on Game Pass, they're incentivizing players to subscribe.
Yep.
And I think that's fairly like kind of obvious, man. A lot of things are releasing on Game Pass. In fact, I think in the beginning of the showcase, they said, hey, a lot of this stuff is going to be on Game Pass. And
I took notes of some of the games that I was looking forward to that are not coming to Game Pass because not all of them ended with the play day one on Game Pass.
Oh no, yeah, it was like, but a majority of them are, and it's like, all right, that's a W though. I can't you know what I mean. It is a W. Game Pass is a W, but it is a strategy for sure. But yeah.
All right. So moving on to the next game. This one's very exciting for Hector because it's High on Life 2 got revealed, and it will be coming. There's no exact release date. It just says winter. But yeah, it's sequel to
this year.
It's this year,
man.
And Hector, I don't know. What are your thoughts? Because I know you're the only one that played it.
So yeah, it's coming on Xbox, PC, and PS5, man. So so I actually reacted to this. I actually recorded my reaction.
Ooh.
So I got the whole Game Pass reaction shit. Go follow. Subscribe to the channel, man. CN6 Reacts, bro. That's where I have my shit there.
Okay.
I'm not even kidding.
I might actually watch that.
Actually, I did the State of Play.
Oh.
I did the Summer Game Fest. Remember I told you we were going to be recording that. You and I were there. And then I did the Xbox Showcase. And I'm going to react to the Dying Light deep dive gameplay. But anyway, so I was like, okay, what's this? As soon as I saw the knife, that he pulls out. I'm like, oh my god, it's High on Life. I'm like, oh shit, no fucking way. Okay, High on Life DLC, cool. And it wasn't until the end where it's like, oh shit, it's High on Life 2, bro. Yeah, this is not no DLC. Because recently, not recently, they released a DLC called High on Knife.
Oh, I never heard of that.
Yeah, they released like an expansion to the game.
I never heard of that.
So I just thought this was like another expansion.
Did you play that?
Oh shit, I did not play that. I thought it was like another expansion. I'm like, all right, cool, another expansion. We're out here skateboarding and shit, new weapons, cool. And then it wasn't until the very end. It was like High on Life 2. I'm like, holy shit, it's a whole different game. And you know what? And now looking back at it, I was kind of dumb for not realizing that it makes sense because of the amount of different things that there are, like new weapons and shit. Listen, man, High on Life, I want to say it's a cool game. It's really fun. It is funny. I think if I were to rate it, I think I would give it like a 7. There are some flaws in it, but it's still enjoyable. It's still a good time, and it's one of those games that reminds me a bit of Atomfall, where I think Atomfall, I believe I gave it 7. Where it's one of those games that's really cool, really chill. I had fun. I'm satisfied. This is not no Red Dead. This is not no Expedition 33, but it's still a really good time, short game that you could just pass the time with. So High on Life 2, man. I'm not gonna lie to you.
You're there.
I'm there, man.
You're there day one. All right.
I think I'm there, man.
Is this fun? Is this one on Game Pass? I'm assuming it's on Game Pass.
Probably.
I'm assuming because the first one is.
The first one was, right?
I think the first one is on Game Pass.
All right. No, that's cool. I was gonna say I only played a little bit of the first one. I hear.
Yeah.
You think they're gonna what's it called? Because one of the big selling points of that game is the comedy, and how it breaks the fourth wall.
Yeah. So, actually, what's kind of interesting? It's going to be by the same development studio, Squanch Games. The only thing is,
I know what you're gonna say.
Is what's his name again?
The creator?
Yeah. What was his name?
Justin Roiland.
Justin Roiland got canceled.
Yeah.
About like a year ago or something.
Something like that.
The reason why I asked was because you think they're gonna make a joke.
I don't know, man. So
that would be crazy.
Allegedly, right? He was, I guess, in contacts with a minor or something. With minors or some shit.
I don't know the exact details.
Was it that?
I think it was.
I had also heard like other allegations about abuse and past relationships with ex-girlfriends and stuff like that.
So anyway, he's out the picture, and he actually was he resigned, I think, from Squanch Games, and like he's that's over with.
Yeah.
So I'm just thinking, okay, cool. They're still doing High on Life 2. Awesome. I'm assuming they're recasting. They're gonna recast him, like his voice. And shit for
hell yeah.
Because he voices Morty, right?
They already did.
They already did, right?
Yeah, I think they came out with either one, for sure one, maybe two. I'm not sure. Seasons of Rick and Morty already with the new voice actors.
Yeah. Oh shit!
And they already go into like cons and stuff, dude.
Whoa!
They're already going to like conventions and shit, and like when you hear them, it's like, oh shit, like they do it pretty well. And it is two people,
that's
not
fair.
like one guy doing both voices.
Okay, so that's fair. So yeah, he's out the picture, but hey, High on Life is still here, so it's really cool.
Yeah,
I'm looking forward to it.
All right, the follow up would have been a really cool surprise if it wasn't leaked.
Oh yeah.
Renaissance: A Plague's Legacy was revealed, and it will be coming out in 2026. This is a prequel to the Plague Tale game. So like the older sister and little brother, and there's like a bunch of the main enemies are like some of the people involved in the Inquisition and the rats. I don't know what this involves, bro. This seems to be a lot more combat in this game compared to the other two installments. I actually have played both the games. I fairly enjoyed it. So I'm very interested to see how this is actually going to play out. Because, like I said, if it didn't get leaked, bro, I would have gotten hyped.
Oh, for sure. Dude, I didn't even finish the first one, man. I think I was like maybe a quarter in or something. It was really cool. But I just did not finish it. And then the, what was the other one called?
A Plague's Tale. Was it Requiem?
Requiem, something like that.
It was the second one. That's all I know.
But yeah. You know, it's still pretty hype, though.
Yeah, I know. I'm excited for it. I definitely will check it. I got to see more gameplay, but right now I'm leaning towards I'll be there day one because I already played the other two. Now, the next one is actually a pretty big deal, but we kind of saw it coming already because I have covered this in previous HRV News pods. Is it ROG or ROG?
I say ROG.
ROG Xbox Ally and what's it called? Hollow Knight Silk Song gameplay. So they announced their own little handheld device, and they're launching it with the new Hollow Knight game.
Yeah,
which fucking is insane. Insane because it actually is real, even though we kind of knew it was real already. But I'm be honest with you, depending on the price point, I might get this.
Ooh, it's gonna be up there, man.
I pray to God it's not like 500. I'm praying to God. If it's 500, then probably not. But if it's 400, maybe high 300s, maybe.
So okay, so there was a lot of hype around this, but also some controversy.
Oh really?
The reason why is because people thought it was going to be its own like handheld, man. Mm-hmm. But no, it's not. It's just the Asus ROG Ally, just like with an Xbox skin. So this is already a handheld that exists.
Oh, I didn't know that.
So
I thought it was
this
their own thing.
So this is a handheld that's already exists. It was released in June of 2023 and runs full Windows 11, designed to play PC games. You know, whether Xbox Game Pass and such. And yeah, so what essentially is happening is Xbox is just, I guess, collaborating with them, putting an official Xbox sticker on it, and that's why people are kind of upset about it. Because at first glance, because the way they were showing it was like, whoa, it's molding like a handheld. We're like, I'm over here freaking out too. I'm like, yo, no way, it's a fucking handheld. But yeah, it's not. It's something that's already existed. It's just with an Xbox skin to it, and it's going to be officially like Xbox approved. So people were not too fond about that.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Well, hopefully it's not pricey.
I mean, I can see why. I would have liked for it to be its own thing.
Yeah. No, yeah, for sure. Same here. And I mean, I got some specs too. It's gonna have it's gonna have the AMD Ryzen 72 Extreme with a 24 gigabyte memory and a 1 terabyte of storage. So there you go.
Oh, that's the what's it called? Isn't that like the nicer version of it?
Yes, and then the regular version is AMD Ryzen Z2A with 16 gigabytes of memory and 512 gigabytes.
For that bitch, that one better be like $300.
Roughly, because I think this particular handheld goes about like 400 to 500 or something like that.
God damn.
So it's gonna be around that price, man.
Fuck yeah, I'll ask my siblings for it.
But okay, but here, Mario, let me ask you though.
What?
If you're gonna,
you're saying Steam Deck?
Why not a Steam Deck?
You're right. It costs the same amount, honestly.
It's like the same amount, but then again, Steam Deck, I don't think you could. What's badass here is it'll run Game Pass.
That's what it runs. I don't think it runs.
No,
Game
Steam
Pass.
doesn't run Game Pass. No.
And with this, you can run Steam too. You can run
And
Steam.
You can run everything.
You can run Steam, Game Pass, Epic.
To be honest, I see it because I'm not gonna lie. Looking at this at the ROG Ally, or is it Ally? I know it's Ally. I think.
I don't know. I know what you mean though.
I kind of fuck with the layout and thumbsticks and buttons here,
dude.
More.
The grips.
I've
held the grips on the Steam Deck, bro.
It's not great,
but the grips on this one look like I feel like I can actually hold this for a while.
And like I don't like where the analogs are for this with the Steam Deck.
I know what you mean.
So you know what I'm kind of leaning on your side.
That's what kind of sold me on it because one, it ran Game Pass. I'm like, and I have Game Pass, and the way I looked at it, I was like, all right, I can download all the games that I want to play in my free time and just play it in my bed, bro.
That's true.
Play in my bed. I don't have to be in my PC. I can go outside, be outside, just get some headphones on. Yeah. Like, dude, for me, I'm like, yo, I can bring this everywhere. Like, I can play like Indiana Jones now because I just game I want to play. But I'm like, I never have any free time, and when I want a game and I have free time, it's like I want to be in my bed though. I ain't trying to sit in my chair right now.
So you know what? Yeah, I agree. So I can see that actually.
Yeah, and to me, it's just the price.
So
right now.
obviously, this was also like pretty hype and stuff. But obviously, then you have the other half of people saying, "Yo, what the fuck, bro?
I do understand that
you're just putting a skin on this something that already exists. You're not making your own thing, really, bro." So anyway.
Yeah, no, I definitely understand that one. So the next thing we got after this handheld announcement was the Blood of Dawn Walker gameplay reveal with the release date of 2026.
This game looks fucking sick, bro.
It looks cool, man.
Yeah, it's, you go ahead.
It's like about vampires.
I feel
stuff.
This is the one I think that was developed by ex-CDPR devs. I could be wrong. Yeah, X. I could be wrong because if it's the vampire game, then because news came out,
I don't know,
a while back. I could be wrong, dude.
But yeah, that's coming out 2026 on the Xbox Series XS, PC, and PS5.
Yeah. Okay. So moving on after that,
this is pretty crazy.
This is wild.
This is crazy.
This is fucking wild,
the
bro.
name of the game.
I never thought I'd
no,
see
not
this.
the name.
Wait,
what? Freaky ass.
Yeah, bro.
This name's
You
wild.
freaky boy.
Yeah, because it's wild.
Okay, sure, but I'm talking about like the gameplay.
The game, bro.
the game itself.
The game.
All right. Well,
We'll give you the lore.
All right. Wait, is there a history with this title?
Yes.
Oh, I didn't know that. Oh, I didn't know
This is an existing IP, bro.
I didn't know this, bro. I'm gonna be honest with you. I didn't know that. Especially
Fake
when I saw
gamer.
it. I don't know this, bro. All right. I mean, well, Javi clearly has history with it. Super Meat Boy.
With
wow.
That was his nickname in high school.
That was actually funny.
That was his nickname in high school. Super Meat Boy.
All right, Super Meat Boy 3D. All right, got revealed
Fucking crazy.
with coming to all consoles in early 2020.
Dude, this game looks fun. Not only the reason why it's kind of a big deal is because the original Super Meat Boy Mario is 2D.
Oh,
It's a 2D
really?
game. Yeah, bro.
Oh, this was
So
kind of
this
like
is-
a platformer, or am I tripping?
So
I'm trying to remember
first
the trailer.
One, yes, it was like a platformer
Yeah.
game, kind of like you said it's 2D. It was a side scroller, right?
Yeah,
like
side-scroller.
a Super Mario Bros. Kind of thing.
Yeah.
But here's the thing, Mario, is that the developer who made the game, it was just one dude.
Yeah.
Oh,
One
for
guy
real?
made the game. I don't know. I'm sure a team worked on this, but he worked on the one dude worked on the first game, and it was one of those rage bait games, bro. It was one of those games where like the levels were intricately designed to have players rage because they're so fucking complicated to complete. Like you have to actually be on like locked in and be like, you know what I mean, to
100%.
complete the levels because they're designed in a way where like you die super easily and super quick. And yeah, bro. And I believe there was even a documentary that came out a while back called Indie. It was a documentary that followed 3 indie game developers that were making their games when they were starting up, and one of the 3 was the guy that made Super Meat Boy, the first one. And there's a part in the documentary where he's watching YouTube videos of people playing the game and they're just fucking raging because they keep dying, and he's getting a kick out of it because he designed the game to be like that.
Yeah.
Wow.
So the fact that this shit looks like it got a fucking budget and it's a 3D platformer like on some like Astrobot or
and
Mario Bros.
a
Odyssey
lot of
shit.
platformers, man.
And there's a lot of deaths going on here, so it's kind of insinuating the hate's still gonna have that difficulty
gonna have
factor.
that fucking-
and there's something in the trailer that I don't know if you guys caught.
Yeah.
And I was like, yo, what the fuck? Is that there was multiple Meat Boys running around.
Ooh.
Hey, yo, pause.
Nah, bro.
Mario's laughing, bro. You're a bitch.
Yeah,
bro.
Mario's. Yeah,
Pause.
bro.
Hey, yo. But there was a bunch of them, so it's like, whoa, can you play with your friends?
That's what I was thinking.
Pause, bro.
Nah, bro.
No.
No. This is actually too much.
Pause, bro. Can you play with your friends, Super Meat Boy? Can you play with your friends, Meat Boys? Look at Mario. Mario's back.
That's funny.
He's doing it to himself, bro.
I didn't even do that on purpose. No. But anyway, yeah. So it's kind of like, whoa, it's going to be multiplayer. That's going to be pretty cool. So anyway, it looks fun. Looks cool.
All right, so moving on from that, this is another big deal. Ninja Gaiden 4 officially got fucking announced for October 21st, which is actually fairly soon for a brand new announcement.
And you know what's fucked, dude, is that I saw this in the Xbox showcase, and like the gameplay looks raw, bro.
It is
So,
fun.
looks right now-
It looks cool.
But
it's the 4th game, and I'm like, I gotta play the
Well, hold on.
other 3.
Yo,
Hold on, cowgirl.
Listen, girl.
Yeah.
Right now, at least I don't know for Xbox or whatever, but on the PlayStation Store right now, the Ninja Gaiden Collection's on sale right now.
Yeah, I saw that.
Or
It has all the games on there.
I think it's
So
on
if you-
Game Pass.
Is it?
I played
Might
the
be.
remake.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
they did do that. Yeah.
I think all of them are on there, but for sure the
No, 'cause,
remake's on there.
the collection, I don't know if they're remakes or remasters or ports, because some of them were on the PS3.
I
Ninja
think the
Gaiden
one
2
that blew up recently, I think that one's a remake. I think that one's a remake.
I'm talking about because they have the collection.
But I know
bro.
you're talking about like the OG.
Yeah, they have the
deal.
collection of all the OG games, and I'm trying
that
to
one I
think if
don't
they're
know.
ports or remasters or something. Because I know 2 of them were on the PS3.
Oh shit.
Master Collection.
Yeah, it's called the Master Collection.
It's on Game Pass.
Ooh, okay, there you go.
Okay, then yeah.
There you go.
I want to get them on there then. If you
Hey,
keep
man.
pushing them out.
There
It looks fun, man.
Ninja Gaiden, man.
It's not. It's fun, but it is challenging. I will say that to get used to the gameplay. But once you get used to it, it's a lot of fun. All right, so the next thing after that is actually a pretty cool thing, right? And I'm happy it got announced because then it gives me more reason to play this game. Indiana Jones and the Great Circle DLC. So it's a DLC story for Indiana Jones that came out this past year, right? This year.
It was last year.
It was last year.
Indiana Jones: The Great Circle was last year.
All right, so yeah, DLC got announced for it. It's called The Order of Giants, and it will be coming out later in the year in September. No exact date in September, but in September. So that's cool. So if you guys played Indiana Jones, you have something to look forward to. I do, because I'm for sure going to play that game one day. The next one
is insane.
This one's insane
right
because the studio that made it makes nothing like this shit.
Nothing, bro.
So Beast of Reincarnation is Game Freak's project. Bloom is now Game Freak's project Bloom is now titled Beast of Reincarnation. It's coming at some point in 2026 for all consoles. And
this game looks cool too.
And listen, Game Freak, they're the people that make the Pokemon games.
Yeah, bro.
Yes, bro.
So the people that make the Pokemon games
is making this.
It's making this.
I think Hav saw it.
No, I saw it.
Okay,
I have it on my list of games I want to play.
So people are freaking out like, what?
The Pokemon motherfuckers are making an actual game?
They're doing this? It looks cool, man. It looks pretty cool.
I'm actually, it has me excited because it makes me wonder, like, what are devs capable of that make the same game over and over again that are forced to? Yeah. For example, like the Madden devs, like EA, people that make FIFA, that make Madden. Like, what are they capable of, bro? But they're forced to make the same shit every year.
That's true, bro.
And this might be a good idea of, like, what are these devs really capable of?
Yeah.
All right,
this
so that's
is coming
cool.
2026 for Xbox Series XS, PS5, and PC.
Looks sick.
All right, the next thing we got was a very long trailer for Clockwork Revelation.
Dude,
it's a big gameplay showcase.
It had to have been like 6 minutes long.
Hav texted me long ass trailer.
Yeah, bro. I think the reason why is because there's no release date for it. There's no year. There's no nothing coming out. It is coming on Game Pass, but that's the only thing we really know. It was just a mini deep dive in the Xbox showcase. That's what this was, because there is no release date for it at all.
And from what you guys saw, what do you guys think?
Dude, I don't know why. It gave me mad. I said it in the original release when they originally showed the game. Yeah. And it reminded me a lot of BioShock.
It does. It does have that BioShock set. Like BioShock, like Infinite. And like,
I'm there day one.
BioShock
from
Infinite,
what Infinite. Mainly BioShock. But all the games really, but mainly BioShock Infinite. But I'm there day one. I mean, it kind of already hooked me in the first game, when the first trailer that was, I think, last year's. Now with this one, I'm just like, you know what? I'm hooked, man. Like, I'm intrigued. I just need a release date.
So yeah, we see that you have like dialogue that you could choose from, like an RPG.
Multiple guns.
We could time travel. We're fucking around with time.
Yeah, we're like, what are we? We're like a rebellion almost. That's like kind of the story going on. Yeah. We're like fighting like the government or some shit like that. It does look interesting. I'm hooked. I just need a release date, really.
What do you think, Hav? You were gonna say something.
Oh no, I was just gonna say
not for you.
No, it looks sick.
Oh, okay.
It looks fucking cool. I mean, the thing about like rewriting the history and like make your own future, like in a sense, like I don't even know if it's the same developers. I think it's not, but it gave me like Deathloop vibes.
Oh yeah.
And Deathloop was a game that I loved. I loved Deathloop when I played it.
Deathloop's Bethesda, right?
I don't know actually.
Was it Bethesda?
I'm not sure.
I can look it up.
All right, thanks.
But yeah, it gave me that vibe, and when I played Deathloop, it was fire. I love Deathloop, and so I don't know, the kind of like the thing where you have like the power up to like rewind time or freeze time, and you
Arcane Studios.
Arcane, yeah, they're the people making.
They did Dishonored, and Redfall. Oof. But it's weird because they did Redfall, right?
Yeah.
But then
aren't they doing?
Oh no, never mind.
They're making Redfall, that one Marvel character game.
Blade.
Yeah. They're making Blade, which you should have a lot of hope for because they made Dishonored.
Anyway, continue.
I was just saying, like, you can create your own character and stuff, like the power ups of like having to freeze time, rewind time, and all that. It looked really cool. I'm excited. I'm looking forward to it. And I mean, I can't remember if it's coming to Game Pass or not.
No release date.
I thought this one was, because I thought the original trailer said it was coming on Game Pass.
Was it?
Or was I wrong?
Probably.
I'm pretty sure
we just don't have a release date for it.
Yeah, there's no release, not even a year or anything. It just says in due time. That's literally all it said. They're pulling a Cyberpunk, bro. When Cyberpunk's marketing was going on, it'll be ready when it's ready. And then it wasn't ready.
And it wasn't ready.
It's coming to Game Pass.
Yes, I knew it. Okay. All right, this next one is when I saw this, bro, I was like, oh, I know Hector lost his shit.
Come on.
We got Grounded 2, which is a game preview on July 29th, which I'm assuming we're going to be on that for a little bit.
Yeah.
Before the busy ass August. But yeah, Grounded 2, man, it fucking got a sequel, bro. I was watching it. I literally I go, no way, this shit got a fucking sequel, bro. Yeah. So I got hyped because this is one of the few like survival games or Hector games as I call them that I actually really enjoyed. I don't know why. I really don't know fucking why, but I for some reason really enjoyed Grounded. And so Grounded 2 coming out next month near the end of July. I am extremely excited. All right. And then the next one, I know Hector and Javi are extremely excited. Me, I'm looking forward to it, but I'm going into it like with my guard up because I don't know if it's going to be good or not. Yeah. Right? I'm hoping it's good. Fuck. I hope it's. I want another developer that I can.
Good, man.
Right? Chronos: The New Dawn is coming fall 2025. So the team that made the Silent Hill 2 remake, this is their new game that's completely on them. They're not relying on previous work already or a game that was already made or anything like that. This is their new IP, and it looks kind of like similar to Silent Hill 2 in terms of vibe, if that makes sense. It looks very creepy. Hector, what do you think? Yeah, or Dead Space. What do you think on the trailer?
Dude, I'm looking forward to it, man. I'm really looking forward to it. It's like right up my alley. I mean, they said that they took inspiration from Dead Space. And what other games that they said they took inspiration from?
I'm trying
other ones that interested me. So it just seems like a game that I would fuck with, man. So I'm looking forward to it.
How about you, Hav?
Dude, every single fucking trailer I see from this game, the more I get excited.
All right.
Honestly, dude, like just the monster designs, the eeriness, it kind of like I can kind of see like their style of game because it's very much Silent Hill 2 remake where the third person camera angle's the same, how the fucking flashlight barely lights shit, so when the monsters are crawling through the walls and shit, like you don't know what the fuck's going on. So I don't know, man, every single trailer, every gameplay thing, whatever that I see just gets me more excited. And I don't know, to me I want to low-key, I'm gonna just take the risk. I'm gonna get it day one. I'll buy it full price. I'm gonna see if it ends up being mid, then I'll be like, fuck.
What if it's $80?
No, you're good. No, it can't be.
It can't be. No way these motherfuckers charge 80 for,
I don't know.
for
no
their
way,
debut.
I feel like, well, here's
game.
that's a good question though. It's coming out on all consoles, right?
I believe so.
Let me just see.
It should.
It's all consoles.
Yes, Xbox, PS5, and PC.
Yeah, because I remember Xbox saying that they were going to charge their first-party games $80. So it can't be $80 if it's coming out for all consoles. Now, if it is, and I'm wrong,
70.
Well, yeah, 70 is the normal price range.
This one's not on Game Pass though, right? Not this one.
No,
nope.
I was about to say this one's not. That would be clutch as shit.
A lot of the games that I saw that were going to be on Game Pass during the showcase were exclusive Xbox games.
Oh, okay.
A lot of them were.
All right. Well, I'm excited for it,
dude.
because
I can't fucking wait. Dude.
I'm hoping it's a banger.
And apparently this week we had another gameplay trailer.
And I know bangers. I know bangers. You know that meme?
No, I don't actually.
What?
What is that meme?
What? You know that meme?
Yeah.
This is not a banger. This is not a banger.
And I know bangers. Yeah. And I know
that one.
You don't know that fucking
I don't know it, bro. Hobbs, look it up real quick.
Mario's out here just laughing like.
Well, actually, no, Hector. No, Hector, you look it up. Because this next one, I want to go to Hot first.
Wait, what?
Don't worry about it.
Well, no, I know you skipped this one. Let's just conclude it. Might as well.
What? Oh, okay.
The one you skipped. I can read it real quick. So we got a new Elder Scrolls Online update.
Ooh.
Seasons of the Worm Cult. So yeah, that's going to be coming out in the 18th of June, 2025. And yeah, that's pretty much it.
And the thing after that is Dontnod's next game called Aphelion?
Aphelion.
Mm-hmm. All right, and obviously me, I'm a big Dontnod fan.
I didn't even know who these guys were.
Really? I'm assuming you do now.
Well, I looked them up.
Yeah.
Because the trailer looks sick, first of all.
This is not a banger. This is not a banger. And I know bangers. I know bangers.
That's fucking dumb as shit.
Yeah. I know bangers.
Hell no, that's dumb as hell. All right, yeah. So Dontnod, for those people who don't know, they are responsible for the very well-known, I'm not gonna say gigantic, but well-known Life is Strange games. They're the ones that created the game. I recently just finished playing their newest installment, Life is Strange. What was it? Double Exposure. And then I played the original launch out. I played the original Life is Strange, and I enjoyed both games.
When I first tried it, when it was like hot, the first Life is Strange, I couldn't get into it, man.
No, surprisingly, I didn't play it. I watched a playthrough on it, and I loved the playthrough. So when I went back to play for it, it was kind of like a full circle moment.
I gotta go back to it.
Yeah, no, I think now you'll like it. I mean, I liked it, bro. I kind of wish I didn't know the story because I know I would have loved it. Because that's the thing about Life is Strange 1 is that the story's actually really fucking good. It's a whodunit, and I knew who did it, sadly. Yeah, it was cool. So I'm excited because this one looks interesting. It's in space.
Third person.
The trailer music. Did you like it?
the trailer looked interesting, and like I felt like the graphics looked really cool. The whole like climbing shit and exploring was very intriguing. It kind of gave me Uncharted vibes, and that was one of the reasons I was intrigued, because I was like, okay, this looks cool, and then like, based on the trailer.
Oh, sorry.
Good. Based on the trailer, it seems like the protagonist is out looking for her brother, right? Brother? Is that what it was?
I think it was her husband.
Oh,
okay. One of the two.
Yeah,
You're right,
she was out looking for someone, and like the gameplay looked really cool. So I was intrigued on just like kind of how the trailer sold it alone.
Yeah,
like the trailer.
Well, do you know what the gameplay is for Don't Nod? I want you.
Well,
you kind of just walk, and sometimes there's like quick time events. I just want you to know that.
I had a feeling it was going to be like,
it's very heavily focused on narrative. That's the big thing about Don't Nod.
Like Telltale games?
Yeah, it's like that, bro. It's mainly narrative, and you enjoy the narrative.
Hey, man, I'm all for single player story. I love story.
I just wanted to make sure you knew, like, bro. I thought there was
I don't mind linear games. Like, I don't.
He prefers them actually.
Yeah,
he can't find the flashlights. And he can't find the batteries
for the flashlight. You dumb as hell, bro.
What?
Wait, did you ever play that game?
What?
Alan Wake 2?
No, I said that joke because of him. Don't you remember?
Oh, no,
Alan Wake. But I know
Alan
he bought it. He bought it.
No,
guys. So the inside joke is when Hav was playing Alan Wake, he's like, "No, I kind of just fell off, bro. Like I was sick and tired. I couldn't find batteries to like use my flashlight."
Yeah, and the flashlight's a very big key for that game.
Yeah, I was like, I got sick of it. So he just made that joke that
he couldn't find any batteries. Yeah, hell no.
So that's why he prefers linear games. Like fuck that exploring shit.
The thing is, it's not even that like big. You just have to like walk to the right a little bit, explore a little, and you'll find them. They're everywhere in the game on normal difficulty, which is what I played on. I always play on whatever the default difficulty is. But either way. This next game, I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. Everyone was hating on it in the chat.
Really? This one looks cool,
dude. I was hyped, not hyped, but I was very intrigued.
Hey, the music though,
and the music, like I heard the grind. I was like, all right. It's because I know what they're going for that intrigues me. Like I'm not expecting like some Uncharted shit, some fucking.
No. This is like
fucking God of War shit.
You know what the vibes I got from this? Like South of Midnight type shit.
Yeah. I was about to say we're cousins, but no. I thought you were gonna say We Happy Few. I don't know why. Somewhat, but you know what I mean. Like South of Midnight is more
like
accurate.
Something like something chill, something like.
I like it because it's different and it's gonna be kind of spooky. Like it actually seems like they're gonna be like some scary what's it called vibe. So There Are No Ghosts at the Grand will be launching in 2026, and I'm with you. If releasing lines up and I'm not busy, I might check it out.
No, this one's interesting, man, because you're at like this paranormal village. You refurbish. You're like
it's a hotel that I think your dad owned, but he passed away and it got passed down.
Yeah, and you're like fixing it with reservations with a special gun, but at the same time, there's like uncovering the mystery that happened
at the ground. That's gonna be our new insight.
No, the music. Hey, the music is
the music's cool.
The music's cool.
Oh my god!
At one point, when that dude starts coming out singing, I was like, "This is different."
Oh yeah,
but I fucked with it though. That's the thing.
No, I fucked with it. It's cool.
And
then I saw the rest of the trailer, and I was like, "Yeah, I'll write it down.
It looks cool, man. It looks fun. It looks like a good time."
So the next thing that came up was that very interesting game because I never heard of this. Mudang.
This shit looks sick.
Mudang. Two Hearts Revealed.
This shit looks fire. I heard it was from the guys that made Yakuza. Am I wrong on that?
I didn't do any research on.
Which one you guys at?
What?
Mudang Two Hearts.
Two Hearts
Revealed.
Because you skipped something over here.
Which one was it?
Age of Mythology Retold.
Oh yeah, I think it was another. What's it called? Isn't that like an ongoing game or some shit?
Yeah, like one of those top-down games. But okay, I just want to bring it up. But yeah, this one looks cool right here. The Mudang Two Hearts.
Yeah. Okay. So Mudang Two Hearts. I looked up some more info. Is a title of an upcoming narrative-driven third-person action-adventure stealth game developed by EVR Studios. It is set in a politically charged near-future semi-undefined Korea. Oh, okay. So the narrative follows two protagonists from opposing backgrounds. Oh my god, I'm gonna butcher this shit.
If you're gonna butcher it, just don't say it.
Ji Jeong-tae, an elite North Korean special force operative, and Gavi. Oh, this is funny. Gavi is a famous K-pop star. The story unfolds as they get entangled with mysterious terrorist groups amidst the fragile peace following a reunification.
This one was kind of interesting because we saw like two different types of characters. Like one of them, like you said, is a K-pop star girl.
Yeah.
With like a skirt and like pink shirt out here sneaking around these military guys, while the other guy's this badass military geared up motherfucker.
I didn't know what to think.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Like, it looked super cool, and there's something else in there that kind of like tickles my fancy.
What?
Okay.
And it's not Hav?
Hey yo, pause. Y'all really don't know?
I'm wrong.
Y'all don't remember?
Sorry.
Tickles your fancy.
Let me
I'm trying to remember the trailer now.
Hold on. Let me backtrack.
You don't remember?
This is probably, I guess this is their first game they ever made.
Yeah, because I never heard
Oh,
the
it's their
studio
debut
name, so it
title.
makes
Yeah,
sense.
I could have sworn I heard somewhere that they made the Yakuza games. I'm fucking wrong. No, it's not. Well, anyways, sorry. Go ahead. I don't know.
Really? You guys don't remember
I'm trying to remember the trailer.
Something tickled you. What? Unappropriate?
Hey yo, what? No,
Well, what the
pause.
fuck? That's great.
Okay, it looked like there was some type of infected.
Oh,
Was
so
it?
like,
Yes,
I'm trying to
bro.
I saw
remember.
the trailer once and I was like fire and I wrote it down. So I
No, yeah, dude. Like near the end, it's like these infected like running at you, and they have like these powers or some shit.
gotta-
So
I
they
gotta
act
look
like
at- I gotta look
zombies,
at it
but they're
again.
like powered up zombies or some shit.
Okay, yeah, I gotta look it
know what I
up.
mean?
tickled my fancy. That's funny as fuck.
Hey man,
It's the bee's knees.
bro, if
It made me shiver my timbers.
I was speaking like ha, bro. Part of my reach.
This motherfucker. I hate him.
That's
Let
funny.
me stretch your mind. Like, I'm Mr. Fantastic.
This bullshit's been going on since we were 18, Mario.
Part of my reach, bro.
That's funny.
So yeah, dude, it looks cool, man. If there's zombies, I'm there.
I can't remember if there was infected, bro.
Yes, bro.
I just remember like the vibe of like the like operative shit and like he was
fire.
like, dude, like all that looked cool.
Oh yeah, like he was like climbing this railing, like upside down, sneaking. Like,
Dude,
yeah,
like I was
there's
like,
some really
this
cool
looks
shots.
fucking sick.
We'll put it after this. We'll put it on again, and then
Yeah. Okay.
you'll see. But yeah,
right.
it looked like these powered up zombies or something. And then at the end, we see him come into frame, and then he looks up, opens his eyes, and he has like that power thing in his eyes.
Oh, I remember that.
So maybe he has some powers as well. But I don't know. Looks interesting. It's super. It's like I said. It's really interesting because you see the other girl, and it seems like she's so out of place. And it's like, what's going on here? But anyway, nonetheless, it still looks really cool.
That shit's fucking funny, bro. All right, so moving on to the next game. It's oh shit, I should just refresh for no fucking reason. Hold up, my bad, y'all. I think it was Planet of Lana 2.
Children of the Leaf, yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
all right, yeah. So Planet of Lana, we got a new look for this is a sequel, Planet of Lana 2, with the release date coming out next year. And I've never played the original, nor did I ever hear about this until this showcase. Is it the same for you or
it's
what?
Another, yeah, me neither. It's like another side scroller type of like limbo type of vibe. You know, I don't know if you remember, but it's like really colorful. If you're into those types of games.
All I remember is fucking they were speaking like a different language.
Yeah, so that's coming. Did you say this already? Coming 2026 to Xbox.
Yeah, at some point next year, yeah.
PS5, PC.
Yeah, and then after that, there was a new. Okay, so I didn't know this. So Solo Leveling Arise Overdrive.
You missed one real quick.
Oh, go ahead, say it.
Fallout 76.
Oh, the Gone Fishing shit.
Gone
That-
Fishing.
Bro, that shit's been
Gone
out. Or am I
Fishing.
tripping? Why'd they announce
That's
it here?
I
Isn't the
don't
Gone
know.
Fishing update already released?
I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. I have no idea.
But I'm not tripping.
Fallout
Didn't that
76
already
Gone
come out?
Fishing update will be right up your street. Or I guess not, bro.
I thought
it
it
says
already
it's available
released.
now on
Yeah,
Xbox
it says it's
Series.
available now.
Because that's because they announced it or some
Oh,
shit.
that's fucking
But anyway,
weird.
they're still updating Fallout 76. You could now fish. You could also on some my shit. You could
Yeah.
like build your own fishing spot or build your own building or something. I'm always into that type of stuff. But anyway, yeah, that's Fallout 76.
Yeah, then so after that, that's when we got a new solo leveling game called Solo Leveling Arise Overdrive.
Ooh.
Yeah, so that will be coming out at the end of this year,
And
right?
this one, what was this one again? Like a third person.
It's an action RPG. That's all I
That's
have.
what that's. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It's like a third person. I got you. I
yeah,
got you.
yeah, yeah. I mean, yeah, W anime, but I don't really. They always do these anime games. dirty,
Ooh,
man.
this next one's for Mario. Let's go.
What do you mean? Oh, hell,
W.
Get the fuck.
W Mario.
Go ahead, Mario.
Animeo?
Animo?
Animo. There we go.
Animo.
Looks very similar. It's like a very game similar to Pokemon.
Yeah,
but
I'm
all we
good.
know, it will be launching in 2026, and it looks similar.
Okay, this was interesting because it's not that like, oh, you have this pet or this animal next to you. No, it seems like you transform into them. I don't know if you watched the trailer. But like, you transform into that animal. Did you see it, Hav, or no?
I just need a picture. Give me a picture, and I'll remember the fucking trailer, bro.
Oh,
Look.
here, you got it.
Look.
Yeah.
Do you see that?
What the hell?
So you like transform into this animal or I wouldn't say Pokemon, but
Oh, well, yeah.
so
Yeah,
it looks.
I see the Pal World comparisons a lot.
Oh yeah,
with
for
that
sure.
one. Yeah,
But it's different because you're transforming into, I guess, what you catch or whatever. So it looks
Some shit like
interesting.
that,
Yeah. Moving on.
yeah. So moving on, this is actually a very exciting one for Hector. I actually don't know if you're playing
shit.
this, but it's Tony Hawk Pro Skater 3 and 4, and the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles are coming too.
Yeah, I saw that.
So I gotta ask you this: are you getting the game?
Huh?
Are you gonna get this game?
For the right price. This bitch $70. I don't know.
I know, bro.
Well, no. What if it's 60?
Nah, man.
Not
I
even
think-
60?
I think it's like a $50.
So you probably would wait for it to be on sale then?
Probably.
Theoretically, if it were to launch at more than
Yeah, because I don't know if people know.
Yeah.
Like you were heavy into skateboarding at one point in your life.
Oh yeah,
that's how you got into these
For sure.
games.
Like I still want to say that probably my favorite. Ooh, that's tough, man. I have a couple favorite. Then again, they're super difficult to compare. I want to say that if we're talking about Tony Hawk games, I want to say my top 2 favorite games is probably Tony Hawk's Underground 2.
W.
And then Tony Hawk's Underground. I like the first one as well. And then Pro Skater 2.
Okay.
Fire. And then, but that's Tony Hawk. So, but in terms of skateboarding games, probably EA Skate 2, bro. Fire fucking game. Really good skateboarding game.
All right. So that's
yeah.
cool. All right. So the next game after that we got is At Fate's End.
Wait, did you
which-
say the July? I mean, the release date?
Oh no, I didn't. When is it coming
It's
out?
dropping the 11th of July, 2025.
Oh, it's coming out soon. Holy shit.
Xbox, PlayStation, and PC.
All right, bet. So the next game is called At Fate's End, and this one's what should I say? It's releasing in 2026 release window.
Yeah, this is like a side scroller.
this looks very artistic.
Indie game.
Or am I tripping? Like an
Yeah.
artistic type of game.
It is.
I mean, it looks interesting. I don't know if I'm sold on it. I'm gonna be completely honest with you. I don't know
Yeah,
about
me
you
neither.
guys.
It's yeah.
I'll wait and see from my end. Probably not gonna play it though. All right. So the thing after that is that we got Gears of War Reloaded gameplay. So this is actually a very big deal for Hector because you're for sure getting this, right?
I want to if there's a physical, because for some reason, the Oblivion remaster didn't get a physical.
Whoa.
Oh wow, for real?
Nah, bro.
It was Shadow Drop only digital.
I guess because I can't find it anywhere physically. So I was just gaming on Game Pass, and so I don't know if this is one of those things. If this is just going to be
No,
digital
because if it's coming. Oh wait, no, it's only physical for PS5 copies.
and Xbox, bro. Oblivion Remastered was only digital, like on PS5.
No, I'm talking about
and
Gears of
Xbox.
War. Gears of War.
I don't know. This one reloaded. I don't know.
Because what if you don't have Game Pass? This is on Game Pass, right?
It is.
It
Yeah.
is.
What if you don't have? Well, you have a PS5, and you don't have Game Pass. Isn't this coming out on
I guess
PS5?
you got to buy.
Yes,
you got to
it's
buy
coming
it.
out on PS5.
You got to buy it, cowgirl.
There's got to be a physical.
I don't know, but I'm pretty sure the price point, because I saw it. I could probably look up in the game store right now. I saw it was for $40 though,
That's not bad.
or 50. Let me look right now.
It better be 40, 50. Kind of pushing it for a remake that's been already.
But what's
remade.
cool, I know we talked about this before. If you have the Ultimate Edition, you get it for free.
Oh, I forgot to bring this up in the fucking news pod. They're somewhat doing the same thing for Dying Light. You can get Dying Light the Beast for free.
Really?
If you own Dying Light 2, like the Ultimate Edition, some shit like that, you get the game for free. It will appear in your library.
No, I think I have it. I think I bought that. I think
The Ultimate?
the Dying Light 2 Ultimate Edition, I think it was on sale on Steam. And
I
bought
gotta
it.
look it up, but I'm pretty sure you have it for free wherever you bought it. I gotta look it up. I'm pretty sure I forgot to mention
Yeah,
that.
Gears
Fuck.
of War Reloaded, $40, bro.
It's not bad.
$40 right here. You can pre-order it right now.
W.
Oh shit. All right, so the game after that.
Which one
He
is
just
it?
hit us. Mark just hit us with an anime laugh. You heard that? Yeah, he hit us with that, bro. You didn't hear him?
Yeah.
It's very
Stupid baka.
it's very fitting for what the game is.
More
Persona-
high schoolers, yes.
What would you say?
More high schoolers.
He said more high schoolers.
Yeah.
That's funny. Listen, that's funny
Mario's
as
like,
fuck.
now we
I-
talking. I'm gonna raise up a baddie, bitch. Hold on. Let me raise up this baddie.
Listen, Persona 4 Revival finally got announced. Worst kept secret, but it finally got announced. There was no release date or anything like that. We just know that they're working on it. It looks very similar to Persona 3 Reload in terms of how they remade the game.
Reloaded.
This motherfucker said Reloaded.
It is reloaded.
I thought it was Reload.
Isn't it? Is it Reload?
I can look it up.
Let me know.
Reloaded.
No, you continue.
I think it is right. I think it is Reloaded. But what's it called? Persona 4 Revival finally got announced. I mean, it looked cool. It's like I never played. Like I said, I never played Persona 3. I never played Persona 4. So this is awesome for me.
Wrong. It's Reload.
I could have sworn.
It's Persona 3 Reload. Yeah.
All right. So I wonder why they changed it from Revival to Reload. I mean, from Reload to Revival.
I think they're trying to. I think it's like a play on words, like Reload, like we're reloading.
Oh, okay.
Here's a new game. And then Revival. Oh, here's a revival.
All right.
Of the old game.
Yeah.
That's how I took it.
That's how I took it too. I think they're gonna do like different things.
Yeah, but yeah, there's really not much I can say. It's just the game looks cool. We still don't know about gameplay, anything like that. But yeah, I'm super excited. I'm there day one. I want to play all the Personas at some point in my life. So yeah, that's cool.
I'll take this next one.
All right, go ahead. Yeah.
So we Sea of Thieves, season 17, man. Smuggler's Tide. So we get a new update. That's gonna be releasing this in August 2025, Xbox Series X and S, PS5, and PC, man. So yeah, a new update, a new expansion for Sea of Thieves. The reason why I said let me take this, man, because I actually like Sea of Thieves.
Yeah.
You're a bitch, Mario.
I don't know, man.
Mario just doesn't like it, man.
I got bored of it, man. It's like after like the first like couple
But to be
hours.
fair, when we played it, I don't think there was that much content like there is now, though.
Even then, we played Sea of Thieves pretty late.
That's true. But then again,
I'm pretty sure Sea of Thieves when it came out was probably hot, like hot in terms of like a lot of people were in there. But when we were in there, bro, it's kind of like rare to run into people. But now it's available on both consoles, so who fuck knows?
That's true, but I think
I don't know. Even that way, man. I just got bored of it after a couple hours. I'm just like, yeah, man, I'm kind of bored. Like, let's go play another game, some shit like that. Never really hooked me like Grounded did.
Well, maybe this one will hook you.
Oh, the next game.
You want to take this one off?
You want it, huh?
Come on now. I'll take it because you guys don't know the lore.
Yeah, we don't.
The next game that was announced at the Xbox showcase was Invincible Versus.
Damn.
Which is crazy because when the trailer first started, like it's the dude in the car, right? And all of a sudden that dude gets fucking like he just gets fucking killed,
When it
right?
first started, it was world fucking premiere.
Yeah.
With F, I'm like, with the F-bomb.
I was like, what the fuck?
I didn't notice that, really?
No, I did. No, he's right. Yeah, I swear to God.
Oh, shit. I didn't even see
It
that.
said world fucking premiere. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Like that's some shit for High on Life. I feel like.
Right. Yeah.
You know what I mean? But I don't know why that they did it with here. Maybe I'm missing some lore or something.
I don't know. That I don't know.
Okay.
But the trailer starts off with the dude sitting in his car in traffic, and then something fucking crushes and kills him.
That's crazy, bro.
At super high speed. But the flash, that like the thing that like zoomed really fast across the screen that kills the dude, I saw a lot of yellow and a hint of blue. And I was like, "Oh, this is Invincible." I already knew immediately. And it's funny because if you look up reactions of people who are watching the showcase, they didn't know it was Invincible until they saw Invincible. I knew just from the blur, girl.
What about Skybound, too?
What do you mean?
Like the company Skybound. When people saw that, they'll be thinking of that too.
Oh, probably. But I knew from the very beginning and then like Invincible is very big on like collateral damage and shit like that. So that was another dead giveaway for me. But yeah, Invincible Versus is going to be a fighting game. It's going to be a 3v3. Kind of like Marvel vs. Capcom and like Dragon Ball Fighter. So it's going to be a 3v3 fighting game that's going to be coming out in 2026 on Xbox Series X and S, PS5, and PC. No word on Game Pass, so you would have to buy it. And I did research, and one of the things that makes me excited, not only is it that it's a Invincible fighting game, but we've had an Invincible game come out before, but it was a mobile game. And I kind of had to accept, unfortunately, I'm like, you know what, I don't know if Invincible is going to get the double A, triple A game treatment, just because I don't know if it's that big or whatever. So when I saw Invincible Versus, my first instinct was like, okay, this is cool, but is it going to be a mobile game? But then when I saw fighting, I was like, oh no, this had a budget. And I did more research, and this game is being developed by Quarter Up Studios. They don't even have their own fucking Wikipedia page. They're that new. So I had to look them up and dig a little deeper. And it turns out that developers who, some of the developers that are in Quarter Up Studios, are actually members who used to work, who worked on the 2013 Killer Instinct game. Which was one of the launch titles for Xbox One when it first came out. And that game got a lot of really good reviews when it first came out too, as far as like fighting game genre and stuff. So the fact that we have developers who've worked on a previous successful fighting game in their history is working on this game makes me more excited and less worried of like, oh, this game might flop. There's a good chance that this game might be really good and fun because the developers are reliable.
Yeah.
So that's really cool.
You gonna be there day one?
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah, bro, low key.
Come on now.
Low-key.
Are you more hyped about this or Marvel Toucan fighting?
Marvel Toucan is more hyped, in my opinion.
Yeah,
no,
all
dude,
right,
that actually
all
is more fucking hyped.
Yeah, this
dude.
was cool. I think I might check this one out too.
It's funny too because we were texting each other in the group chat while the showcase was happening, and Mario was behind us in the stream. So when he saw it, he was like, "Oh shit, Invincible game!"
Oh, yeah.
But he's not a big fighting game fan,
I was already waiting.
and I was waiting for it too. I was like, "Yeah, when he finds out it's a fighting game, he's not gonna fuck with it." And sure enough, oh, it's a fighting game. Yeah. And then I think we both said like, "That's what we were waiting for." We were waiting for that, Mario.
Exactly.
Yeah, man. Fuck. Give me an RPG, Invincible game. I can make my own superhero.
Yuck.
Dude, that would be so. That would be wrong. What do you mean, y'all?
What do you mean?
I would play that.
Hell no.
You can make your own superhero. Give
That's
your own.
lame to me. If I'm playing Invincible game, I want to play as Invincible. Maybe play as Omni-Man. Like, I don't want to... What? That's,
what you mean.
you know what that reminds me of? That old-ass fucking game, X-Men Destiny. Remember that game? It came out like on Xbox 360 and PS3.
Or what about DC Universe Online?
Bro.
Oh, I remember that.
And I never play as Batman once.
yeah.
Nah, bro. That's trash.
The
to
trailers
me.
were fire, though.
That's trash. Wait, what?
I said the trailers were fire.
Oh, no. The trailer was goated for a mid-ass game. Like, bro, I still hate how badass that trailer is for a game that I didn't even fuck with, bro.
Yeah.
Never
Yeah.
forgive.
I feel you on that, man.
All right.
All right, so the next thing that we got was Final Fantasy VII Remake, and then 16 was just dead as shadow dropped.
Yeah, I don't know.
So
what the fuck.
Final Fantasy VII Remake is coming this fall, and they dead ass. I'm not fucking with you. They literally shadow dropped Final Fantasy 16, so you can play that bitch right now if you want.
On Xbox.
But 7, the remake is coming later this fall. So that was that. Ooh. And this next one is by you know the studio.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'll take this one.
I'm gonna say yeah.
So yeah, this next one was developed by Double Fine, man. They're the people that made the Psychonauts game.
Oh,
Yeah.
Psychonauts
You know what?
2.
That makes sense because the vibe of this game, that makes sense.
It
now.
intrigued me too. I was fucking with it.
So when I saw the Double Fine, I'm like, oh shit, what could it be? And I saw the
Psychonauts
first
3.
Yeah, right. I saw the first couple seconds of it. I'm like, dude, this looks like a Psychonauts like vibe.
Mm-hmm.
But obviously it's not. It's called Keeper. And so you are playing as this lighthouse with like legs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you have this companion, this like bird companion, and that's it. It's like an adventure type game.
Adventure,
so I don't
yeah.
know, man. It's really weird. But hey, Double Fine. I'll definitely check it out. It's gonna be releasing on October 17th of 2025 on the Xbox Series XS and PC. No word on PS5.
I'm hoping.
So,
I'm hoping.
But yeah, you should. I'm telling you guys, y'all should play Psychonauts, bro. I'm telling you, it's a banger, and I know bangers, bro.
Oh yeah.
I'm telling you, bro.
All right, then we got the final game announcement, which for me, you saved that. Wait, you have something?
No, I was gonna say you kind of skipped. It's not really a game announcement, but rather it was the final word from Phil Spencer.
Yeah.
Oh, that. All right, you go.
I mean, I was just gonna say Phil Spencer basically gives like the goodbye, like thank you for watching, heading to our direct, and he goes on to say a few things. Now, by this point, while you guys are listening to this podcast, we would have already uploaded our HRV News podcast of June 16th, 14th. Sorry, we're on the 14th, and I talked about how. We kind of talked about this, but I'll bring it up because it is the Xbox Showcase. But Phil Spencer basically says that next year, 2026, marks 25 years for Xbox, and that they're super proud and excited that while the anniversary is coming up, that they have a bunch of OG Xbox games coming out with new installments. He name drops the new Fable, a new Forza, Avowed, Gears of War E-Day, and he says he teases a classic, an installment of a classic that's been with him from the beginning, right? Mm-hmm. And he kind of just leaves it at that. And when he said that, my first instinct was, oh shit, it's going to be a new Halo game, because Infinite kind of like hasn't really been popping recently, other than like replayability with multiplayer. I can't recall if they came out with story expansions after the story wrapped up, But I only feel like it's only right for them to either come up with a new Halo installment, just kind of like get the fan base back together. It'd be very exciting to build a lot of hype, in my opinion. And like I said, by this point, you guys probably watched the news pod already before watching this, but I'll bring it up again. According to supposed reliable insiders, and this could just be rumors, but certain insiders have said that the game that Phil Spencer teased at the very end of the showcase is going to be Halo, but not necessarily a brand new installment, but rather a remaster of Combat Evolved.
Yeah.
And we gave our thoughts of what we thought about that in the news pod. So if you guys already heard our thoughts and you know what we think, if not, I recommend you guys go and listen to our June 14th HRV news pod. Right around like in the middle of the podcast during the gaming news, we gave our thoughts of what we thought about a Combat Evolved remaster. But that's like the last thing that we get, kind of like an ending word from Phil Spencer before the last game announcement, which now I'll give it back to you.
So the last game he announced it, and then I'm gonna say this right now before I say the game. I was disappointed that this was the last thing that they announced because
I can understand that.
I was expecting something more.
I was kind of hyped. But I'll give my thoughts later. But
so we got this really, really cool cinematic, right? And I was like, yo, what is this? I was like, what the fuck? Mm-hmm. Right? I have like a robot, and there's this dude talking to the robot. And I'm like, yo, what is the new IP? I was like, bet, say less. And it's like super like it's all about like, oh, your mind playing tricks on you until I hear a name drop. And I go, no fucking way they're doing this as the last fucking game. Bro. Black Ops 7 is the final game that they teased at Xbox Showcase.
That's fucking wild, bro.
And
that is wild.
Menendez is back, and the son of Mason is back. I'm pretty sure, which is cool. And I'm like, all right, bad. I like Menendez as a villain.
I wonder who plays him.
Yeah, because the other dude,
the guy who played him, passed away. He was also White Tiger from Daredevil Born Again. Remember, he passed away from cancer. So unless this is a posthumous portrayal, unless he did this before he passed away, or it could be just a new guy entirely.
I'm assuming it's a new guy.
Okay.
I'm assuming. But yeah, Black Ops 7, it was the last game. I mean, cool, but like I was kind of already expecting a new COD to be announced at some point. And this is kind of weak. Same with the deep dive. I think that was kind of weak. These two, like it should have been a banger. Like this was not I think overall the showcase was a W. It was good. They had really good titles in there, but in terms of the ending, it was disappointing. Lackluster.
Gotcha.
Is a word I think I used in the group chat.
Yeah.
I was just let down because I was like, I already know a COD's coming out. Yeah, it's Black Ops 7, but like, bro, it's Black Ops 7. Like if it was a new like a new franchise, like, oh, this is Call of Duty Rebirth. I don't fucking know.
Yeah, like a different
Call of Duty.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Call of Duty Starstruck. So I don't fucking know.
Call of Duty Spec Ops.
Yeah, some shit. They didn't bring that mode. That mode needs to come back, by the way.
Spec Ops?
Spec Ops was lit. Yeah. I like that mode. I don't know why they ever fucking stayed away from it. And there's a good way to keep it to put it in the live model update.
Yeah.
Or pathway, that makes sense. But that's a whole different convo. But yeah, I already know a COD's coming, bro. I already know it's gonna come out in October or November, probably October. And shit, the campaign's probably gonna release early, a week before the game. Like, cool, I'm gonna play it. I play all the COD campaigns, but it's like, it's just like, dude, I'm not hyped.
And you know what's crazy is that he's not alone, bro. A lot of people on social media feel the same way.
Yeah,
what Mario's feeling is like, cool, we're not gonna buy or like flop or whatever. We don't care. And it's so crazy because before Black Ops 6 came out, the rumors was, oh shit, Black Ops 6 is gonna be a sequel to Black Ops 2.
Yeah.
That was the rumors. And people were looking forward to, no way, that's going to be sick. We're going to get Mason back, blah, blah, blah. And clearly it didn't happen, but now we got it here in Black Ops 7. And you would think people were like, whoa, this is so fucking dope. This is so fucking hype. I'm there. But people are not reacting that way. And it's kind of interesting to see because I'm kind of with Mario. Like, I was like shocked. I'm like, whoa, Black Ops 7? But I wasn't like hyped about it like how we were for Black Ops 6.
What was last year's big one?
What do you mean?
Last year was like
Gears of War E-Day.
Yeah, see that's hype, bro.
That is hype.
That's hype.
Here's the thing. I think this would have been hyped. I think this would have been hype if it was Black Ops 6. Like, let's say, oh, the rumors were true. Holy shit, it is Mason, whatever. Or it'd be hype if this game, Black Ops 7, was announced maybe 2 years later. Maybe get some breathing room. Black Ops 6 came out last year, bro.
Yeah, bro. That's what blew my mind the most.
Yeah,
I'm like, we're getting 2 Black Ops games back to back.
That's what I'm saying.
And I'm like, wait a minute, are they doing what they did?
Well, to be fair, there was no release date, so we don't know. But
obviously this year.
we don't know. We're just assuming it's going to be this sometime this year,
Yeah.
or maybe even next year. But either way, I feel like it's too soon. I feel like the gap is not big enough to create that hype. Mm-hmm. You know, and it's obviously creating that fatigue that a lot of people are experiencing, like what Mario is experiencing, what a lot of people on social media are experiencing. A lot of people aren't really hyped, bro. They're like, what the fuck? Because we just got Black Ops 6.
And not only that,
and I feel like that hype is already gone. Like all that hype that was built up was for Black Ops 6. That was there. We all felt it. Mm-hmm. But now it's like where the hype matters the most. Oh shit, this is an actual sequel to Black Ops 2. We saw Mason in this bitch. Mm-hmm. Right? That's where the hype should be, but it's not there. And I think it's because it's too soon. Mm-hmm. You know,
I also think part of the reason why it's getting a negative reception is because it was the last big game at the Xbox showcase, and you have people who aren't really big COD fans shitting on it, like, bro, it's another shit COD. You know what I mean? So the reveal where the reveal happened is not helping its case to like sell people on. I'm gonna get it because I'm, you know me, I like COD, right?
I'm gonna get it though.
I'm gonna get it, and I like playing Call of Duty campaign. You know me, I always play the campaigns first whenever I get COD. Yeah. I'm in the minority in that. I've realized I've grown.
I still have yet to play the Black Ops 6 campaign. Mario, is it lit?
Oh, I enjoyed it a lot. It's a huge improvement. I actually gave props to. I forgot who made that campaign, but I gave him props.
Gotcha.
So I'm excited for that one campaign, obviously. But like to me, it's just like, bro, you can't reveal it. Like, do your own thing, COD. Just do your own thing. Save this last spot Xbox Showcase for like an actual banger, if that makes sense.
Splinter Cell.
Dude, that would have been
cool.
That would have been goated. A new fucking what?
If the rumors were true, Combat Evolved remaster. Trailer.
A new BioShock. That would have been
cool.
Fucking insane. If the last game was BioShock.
Okay, but we're for sure getting Halo next year for sure. Come on, we got to.
Yeah, probably.
Pretty sure.
That's what I was.
And perhaps an update with Elder Scrolls 6.
We better.
You know what I mean? And this is completely kind of off topic and random. I had this conversation with I don't know. It's kind of weird. Like I had a conversation with myself. I don't know. I was just thinking like, this would be really cool. When I was at work and shit, I'm thinking like, what if they actually brought back Saints Row? Would you also like to see Saints Row again?
Like a reboot?
A reboot.
Yeah, I'll be down.
But like no more. Okay, this is what I'm thinking. I'm like, maybe put me in the boarding room, man. Like, let me pitch an idea. Wouldn't it be cool if Saints Row actually made a return, like a reboot, but it's none of this bullshit, bro. Not Got Out of Hell, not fucking Saints Row 3, not the recent Saints Row where it's just weird bullshit. Because obviously the earlier Saints Row games were a bit more serious, more gangster shit, and they wanted to branch off and not get called like, oh, it's a GTA clone, whatever. I say, fuck the haters, fuck all that. Let's go back to that route. Wouldn't it be super cool if we're watching something? It's a cool cinematic, and it's about that street life, that gangster shit.
Yeah.
Right. And it's like it seems like a serious, like
a serious tone.
A serious tone, and you see, let's say, like there's a drive-by shooting or some shit, and we see like I don't know, like a child or something get hit, and that like some real life shit that happens.
Yeah,
in real
I know
life.
what you mean.
We see that there, right? And then no, we got to call up the boys, whatever the fuck, I don't know, and then. They're picking up their shit from their rooms, or they take their guns and stuff, and then we see that Saints Row logo. I don't know. I just came up with that right now.
Yeah.
Like, wouldn't that be so cool to like make Saints Row more serious and more about that street life, and like have like a serious, mature, like, oh, this is what really happens in the street life, and it kind of plays like GTA. Obviously, they don't got that budget.
It plays like GTA, but it's a more serious,
like maybe like
tone.
Mafia type shit.
Where it's more serious.
Yeah,
Because
like,
GTA, even though it is serious, it's still wacky.
It is still wacky. So yeah, I mean,
but
more
this will
serious.
just be more like no wacky shit.
And then,
just
and I'm talking about
tone.
and then gameplay mechanics and world. Probably since they don't have the same budget as Rockstar or whatever, so they can't make like such a really huge game. I'm thinking maybe like around the Mafia.
Yeah, they could definitely do that.
You know, wouldn't that be so cool?
I think that would work. Yeah.
I think that's the only way, man. Because as of right now, Saints Row, the last Saints Row, bro,
killed it,
bro. It killed the franchise. It was just. We're not talking about Saints Row, the gangs or whatever. We're talking about a gang of nerds, bro. Like the way the story was being played out over there.
Yeah,
like, it was bad. So I don't know. I just had that like thought, and I'm like, wouldn't that be so cool? And I want to talk to you guys about it because I'm like, Saints Row, like, I think it could work if they actually went down that route. It'd be super cool, and it would have been like mind blowing. Like, whoa, this is Saints Row. What the fuck? Anyway, and that's, I just wanted to put that on tape, man.
No, that would definitely
in case
work.
they ever do it. Was that everything? Oh no. Any more thoughts on Black Ops 7? What about you, Have? You didn't really give your thoughts on Black Ops 7, man.
Well,
what'd you think?
To me, it was a bit of a shock because I'm like, we're getting another Black Ops game. We just had 6 though, and I kind of got worried because I'm like, yeah, Mason's back, Menendez is back. Like, this is cool and all. I mean, it sounds like the campaign that we were promised was supposed to be a sequel to Black Ops 2, whereas technically Black Ops 6 was the sequel to the Black Ops 2 prequel flashback levels missions. This is the sequel to the 2025 year storyline. So, but I was just kind of like interesting. I'm like, but this doesn't make sense because usually Call of Duty, the studios alternate. Like, Treyarch just had their game, so who's working on this? And I was assuming like it's Infinity Ward's turn because Sledgehammer came out with Modern Warfare 3, and that's not even their IP, bro. That's Infinity Ward's, but they came out with that. And that came out after Modern Warfare 2, but it was a different studio. So my thought was, oh shit, does that mean Infinity Ward is doing Black Ops 7?
Yeah. No, I just Googled it. Treyarch.
It's Treyarch still.
Treyarch and Raven Software are bringing players the most mind-bending Black Ops ever.
Yeah, you see, it's still Treyarch. So I'm like,
Treyarch 3 in a row.
Exactly. I'm like, that's a first. So I'm like, okay. So I'm like, I mean, it's cool, it's interesting, I'm excited, but I just hope it's good because how much time must they have had to work on 2 games to come out back to back, bro?
Yeah, I'm worried.
And I hope it's not one of those things where it's like they had more time or they put all their effort into 6, that 7's going to come out and feel like
Modern Warfare 3.
Exactly. See what I mean?
Yeah.
So I'm excited, but at the same time, I was a bit kind of taken aback. And I'm not going to lie, after what the comments that Phil Spencer made, I was kind of hoping for a Halo announcement. That's what I was hoping for, like the big last game announcement before the Direct.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? I will say, though, I don't know about you guys, and I think I'm alone because I have not seen any other... I've seen no one on social media or even TikTok reactions. I've seen nowhere where people thought it was Black Ops from the jump. I kind of had a feeling it was Black Ops because of the fucking robot.
Yeah.
The robot that greets him.
I did see some people catch it early on.
Okay.
I didn't, though.
What?
I was like... I was like, that robot design looks familiar. I feel like I've seen that.
It looks like the guy from Infinite Warfare that you're talking about, or like in the Black Ops universe.
Yeah, I think it was Black Ops 3. One of the
the Reaper?
specialists that you get is a robot. It's one of those.
Yeah,
cyborg.
he's talking about the Reaper.
You see what I mean?
Yeah.
And I'm like, he kind of look like. I'm like, I feel like I've seen this robot design somewhere. I'm like, dude, that reminds me of Black Ops 3 specialist. But I didn't think anything of it until the like the Black Ops 7 reveal. I was like, oh shit, it is Black Ops. But I kind of had something in the back of my mind, but I didn't call it. I can't be like, oh, I knew.
No, I didn't call it either.
But like something about that robot kind of like.
I thought it was a new IP. I'm like, I'm here.
I'm gonna be real. The reason why I did see other people like instantly know that was, oh shit, this is fucking Black Ops. I'm like, how, bitch? What the fuck? Anyway, so I didn't know because we just got Black Ops.
Yeah, that's
you know
another. That's another. That was another reason why I didn't double down on it.
Yeah,
I wasn't like, okay.
No, we just got Black Ops last year, bro.
Bro, I literally thought it was a new IP, man.
We had a news pod where you mentioned that there was a leak for the new Call of Duty. It was supposed to be Modern Warfare in Korea.
No, this game is. Yeah, there's details about it where it's set to take place in Korea. I think. Yeah.
What, 7? Black Ops 7? Oh, then is that where that came from?
Probably.
Yeah.
That fucking makes
All
sense.
rumors,
then.
but it's starting to line up.
Oh, you see, that makes more sense. What the fuck, bro? Okay, I mean, that's pretty much all my thoughts. I was just more shocked than anything, but we'll see what happens.
So, overall, would you guys say this was a W showcase?
I would say it was good. I think Summer Game Fest was better, though.
You think so?
And the state of play.
And the state of play?
It's because the ending kills it for Xbox this year. For me, at least.
I thought it was good, man.
I think every showcase was good, but I think it was the weakest one out of the 3.
The ones that we've covered.
Yeah.
The past, yeah. I agree. I thought I enjoyed it. I thought it was good. I thought there was some really cool stuff here. But yeah, I do agree. I think the other showcases were a bit better, in my opinion. But yeah, we have the Outer Worlds to Direct, but you said that you disagree with that was
another week.
That was made a Direct. Well,
Whoa, really?
I think it's a week 1.
and actually, after the Outer Worlds 2 Direct, they had a Grounded 2 Direct.
Yeah,
I heard about that.
And I actually saw it, but unfortunately, guys, I did not take up any notes or anything like that. I'll just cover the Outer Worlds 2, but I did watch that one, and it's pretty cool. So we had like a 2 directs or some shit. But anyway, do you want to kind of elaborate why you think the Outer Worlds 2 does not deserve a direct?
I don't know. I just think it's a big enough IP. Like Starfield makes sense because it's Bethesda and it's their new fucking IP outside of Fallout
and it was their first game under Xbox, the umbrella.
Yeah, it was going to be an exclusive, and it's their new IP under, and that wasn't fucking Fallout or Elder Scrolls. So that's why that was deserving of that. When it was Call of Duty, it makes sense because it was just after they acquired them, and it was the first COD to be on Game Pass. So that's why it makes sense. Like, all right, this one makes sense. This one just feels like, hey man, we need something to put on here. Like, we don't have anything big that these developers are ready to showcase, so we got to put something out now. And I'm not saying the Outer Worlds 2 is going to be a bad game. I'm very much looking forward to it. I'm going to play it day one.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, I'm like, damn, bro. I don't think this is like this is well known enough or at the status yet to deserve a direct, if that makes sense. And that's why I was like, it just feels kind of weak, bro. You know what I mean? That's why I didn't stick around for it. I was like, I'm good, bro. I'll probably watch it.
Wow, you didn't even watch the direct.
No,
Did you have?
No. Well, I was at work when it was happening, so I didn't even. I had to pick and choose like when I could pull out my phone and shit.
Yeah, so I'm probably gonna watch that later. I'm probably gonna watch all of that when I watch the Dying Light, the Beast, the Grounded 2 gameplay, all that shit in that at the same time. It's a lot, bro. It's like over an hour's worth of content I gotta watch for those 3 games alone.
Bro. Yeah. I'm just surprised because I'm surprised you didn't just stick around, considering it's a game that, okay, you said it's kind of a weak selection to be a direct for Xbox Showcase. I get your point. I get the point you're trying to make. But what I'm saying is, for a game that you even just said, I'm still looking forward to it. I'm going to be there day one. That you didn't stick around for the direct. Like, you didn't stick around for that extra time. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, it's just something that I did. Like, I'm looking forward to because I played the first game, right? And I enjoyed it, and it has its flaws. But like, it's one of the things where I'm just like, I'm looking forward to it, but like, and I'll play it day one. But I'm just like, I'm not hyped enough to stick around for this. I was hyped for Black Ops 6 because it's the new acquisition, and I already like Black Ops already in Treyarch. And then Starfield, I mean, that speaks for its fucking self, bro.
Right.
Like, that was
shit. Y'all saw it in a movie theater.
That was hype.
That was so cool, bro. I'm disappointed that we haven't had that in a long time.
Yeah, that was.
I don't know why. They even had the Xbox crew and shit, like filming us and stuff.
That was cool, man.
They were doing like interviews, remember, like after.
Yeah,
we should have done it.
Yeah, we should have.
Why didn't you? If you want more, check out HRV, man. We'll be covering it on our podcast.
Yeah, for real.
I think it was only one crew, and they were already interviewing someone while we were walking out.
Gotcha.
But the thing is, I don't know if they ever used the footage. I don't know where the footage would be.
Yeah, that's true.
So, I got info on the Outer Worlds 2. I mean, I'm gonna ask. I'm on the spot on the podcast. Do you guys want me to go over it? Do you guys want to know?
I'm gonna be honest. I don't think I'm gonna play this game.
Okay.
So to me, it's indifference. Like, I say yes because it's part of the showcase. And we got to go over it. I would say yes, but this is all mainly for Mario because he's the one looking forward to it.
Yeah. What about you, Mario? Do you want me to go over some of the stuff that they have?
Yeah, just some of it. I don't mind it because I am gonna watch it eventually.
Okay. So here, let me see. Let me go real quick. Okay, so are you familiar? Because like I said, I haven't played Outer Worlds 1. Are you familiar with like the area it takes place?
I played it years ago, so I don't remember the names or anything like that.
So it says cut off from Earth, Arcadia is a colony cracking under pressure, torn apart by space-time rifts, shifting alliances, and 3 power-hungry factions locked in a war for control. So that's basically the setting. You've been sent in as an Earth Directorate agent, but how you handle the mission, who you help, hinder, or exploit is entirely your call. So build your character with expanded traits, flaws, and backgrounds that shape every decision and unlock new ways to fight, sneak, talk, or blow things up. Arcadia isn't just bigger, it's meaner, messier, and more reactive than ever. The only thing standing between it and total collapse, you. So what do you? Does that sound? Is that ringing any bells?
Is this game only going to take place on one planet?
As of right now, I'm assuming so.
Because couldn't you explore multiple planets in the first game?
I never played the first game. I don't know.
I could have sworn, dude. Oh my god, I gotta Google that.
So here we have some more details on the factions.
Yeah, go ahead.
So at the heart of the Outer Worlds 2 are 3 factions with fundamentally opposing visions of what humanity should be. So you have the Protectorate, a military regime powered by endless resources that believes people are happiest when they don't have to think for themselves. Order is peace.
It is, bro.
Is it?
The Outer Worlds 2 is a much bigger game than its predecessor, even though it's limited to only one planet.
Whoa.
That's what when you were describing it, I'm like, this sounds like a one planet type of game.
Okay. So yeah, you right now I'm just going down the factions, Mario. If you wanna, was there factions in the other game?
Yeah, there was.
Do you know how many? Because here it says 3.
Well, it depends. Not factions, more like corporations are the factions.
Okay, so the 3 factions here is obviously the Protectorate, which basically they believe that people are happiest when they don't have to think for themselves. Order is peace. Obedience is comfort. Truly loved by all the loyal citizens. Just ask them. That's what it says here. The next faction is called Auntie's Choice, the loud, smiling merger of Auntie Cleo's and Spacer's Choice.
I think that one sounds familiar to me.
They promise freedom, fulfillment, and future where your only real choice is which auntie's product you'll need next. I believe that's the mascot, no, of Outer Worlds.
I believe so. And I Googled the first game. You can visit multiple planets in the first game, so that's different in this one. Okay,
so the last faction here that I have is the Order of the Ascendant, rogue scientists turned faith-based futurists determined to perfect humanity by solving the universal equation. They worship patterns, predict the future through math, and perform rituals in labs with terrifying precision, all in the service of a better tomorrow. So each faction has its own areas, followers, audio design, and propaganda.
All right. Okay, so this makes me more hopeful because in the first game, bro.
Real quick, before you'll see the war in real time as towns change hands, radio stations shift tone, and the world responds to your choices.
Whoa.
So anyway, finish your thoughts. So yeah, there's more.
In the first game, you think it'd be this very deep, very complex game, but in actuality, it felt very simple, very small. So, excuse me, I had a burp right there. For this one, it sounded like they want to do that, but only for one planet. Which is very interesting. I wonder how big this planet is in terms of what can we explore.
So the big marketing thing that I remember watching from the showcase is that they try to say, hey, this is a bigger area, and they want to make sure that the world's has expanded and you're immersed in it. So like there's propaganda.
Yeah.
So like for each faction, you see like graffiti, you see posters of propaganda supporting their factions.
I really want to see that Vidoc.
They have a lot more character creation of like how you could play versus your play styles and stuff like that. Even here it says and thanks to Arcadia's ever-present radio system, you won't just hear the news, you'll be the news. Your decisions are retold with spin, bias, and cheery jingles tailored to each faction's agenda.
That's so cool.
One station might call you a folk hero, another might name you public enemy number 1. All of them think you should try their new line of health tonics.
Oh wow!
So as you're progressing, whatever you're doing in the world, whenever you hear radio stations talk about what you're doing, and depending on their factions and their beliefs or biases or whatever, they'll react to that way.
All right, a reactive world.
Exactly. So here I got some more info. Build your hero. So RPG systems have been reimagined for the sequel to give players more freedom and more flavor. For example, traits and flaws dynamically evolve based on how you play. Steal enough and you'll be offered Kleptomaniac, which boosts loot sales but risks auto theft when you so much as glance at an item. So they said that this was like in the previous game, flaws. Do you remember that in the previous game?
No.
So essentially here there's some certain traits that you could choose that will boost you in how you play. They gave an example here. Another example that I remember they gave was there's an ability or a trait that you could crouch and stealth for like a long period of time or something without like exposing your stamina or something. I don't know. There's a buffer basically when you're crouched. But the flaw, that's what these things are called in the game, flaws, because there's always like a downside. The downside of when you're sneaking down that way is that whenever you do stand up, your knees will make a cracking sound, like a popping sound. So the enemies will turn around and
What the fuck?
know that you're there.
And it makes sense in a way because you've been crouching for so long.
Yeah. So shit like that, those flaws and traits are gonna be there. So next up, we have science weapons and armor return in full force. The shrink ray is back.
Nah.
Only now you can crush enemies underfoot once they're bite-sized. And yes, there's a suit of armor made by something that used to be alive. His name is Gary. So there's going to be new types of armor pieces, especially like organic. I don't fucking know. These alive armor pieces. And the shrink ray. Are you familiar with that, Mario?
No.
There's an actual shrink ray where you shoot at your enemies and they become little people and you just step on them.
That's cool.
That's funny.
So movement and combat also feel better across the board.
All right.
There's dash, leap, and parkour your way through
parkour. I think that's
parkour
new.
your way through Arcadia, or switch to third person and marvel at how cool you look. While
I wonder if there was third person in the first game. I think there was, but I could be wrong on that.
Yeah, I'm not. Do you remember?
I'm trying to. I don't because I remember playing the game first person, not third.
Okay, so the next thing here is that this is about your crew and your consequences. So you'll travel with 6 companions, each with personal stakes in the colony's future and their own opinions on what you're doing. So one might beg you to spare a faction leader, another might ask you to murder an entire town. Sacrificing a companion could help you survive at a key moment, but lock you out of their quest line, and you'll hear about it on the radio from the faction you just betrayed.
Oh, okay. All right.
So what do you think of that?
It looks like they're basically trying to fix all the critiques that they had in the first game, bro. Because your allies in the first game, to me, they felt like they didn't play a major part in the game, if that makes sense. And it looks like they're trying to be more in depth in terms of that.
So yeah, I got
see
more
this video, man.
So, yeah, I got more info here on these companions. So these aren't just followers; they're allies, wild cards, and occasionally liabilities who breathe fire. Literally, I guess one of them does. And each one brings something different to the table. So we have the first companion that you have here is Niles, another Earth Directorate recruit torn between duty and defection. We have Inez, a former experiment from Auntie's Choice with a grafted combat edge and a moral core. We have Aza, a chaos-loving Rift worshipper with a taste for violence and room to grow. Maybe. That's what it says here. And then we have Marisol, or Marisol, I don't know. A stoic killer from the Order of the Ascendant with calculations to settle. Then we have Tristan, a walking tank and judge from the Protectorate, looking to dispense justice or redefine it. Then we have is Valerie, a floating, chirping support unit with unexpected upgrades and untapped potential. So yeah, that's pretty much all the like big stuff, big changes. Basically, they really wanted to hone down on building an immersive environment. Building, having a lot of different traits, a lot of different abilities that you could decide on what you want to do. A lot of different quest lines or different things that you could do that's going to impact the world around you. So that's what they're promising.
Yeah.
It's a lot to
deliver.
So yeah, so because of that, right, we now know that Outer Worlds 2 is coming October 29th, 2025. The Outer Worlds 2 will be available in 2 editions. Standard edition for $79.99. $80, man. And a premium edition for $100. So the premium edition includes up to 5 days early access, which is something you hate, Mario, I know.
Why?
Let me finish this and you'll get into that.
Okay.
So yeah, the premium edition includes up to 5 days early access, DLC pass for 2 future expansions, corporate appreciation premium pack, I believe that's one of the expansions, Golden Moon man armor and helmet, signature melee and long range weapons, a loyal golden sprat pet, and then plus a digital art book and soundtrack. That's the part I hate. And yeah, that's pretty basically. If you purchase the standard edition or playing with the Xbox Game Pass and decide you want the premium edition, you can upgrade at any time for $30.
That's crazy.
So yeah.
Whoa.
So yeah, if you're playing this, yeah, okay, you could do that. Upgrade before launch to play up to 5 days early and get the pre-order bonus Commander Zane Battle Pack, in addition to all the digital extra content. That's all the info basically.
No, the reason why I hate the early access shit is because obviously not everybody in the world has money like that. And for me, I'm not gonna like if I were to do that for a game that I'm not a diehard for. I'm only doing it to not get spoiled.
Yeah,
and I'm not gonna spend I'm not gonna spend $100 on this just to not get spoiled. So it's one thing I'm not gonna do that, bro. It's dumb in my opinion, bro. I don't like that whatsoever, bro. Early access to people who are willing to give you an extra $20 to $30 is stupid.
What do you think about that?
I mean, I didn't understand it, but after him explaining his case, that does make sense, I guess. It's more coming from like a angle of greed.
Yeah, it's greed, sure, bro. That's what it is.
You want to play it early?
And then
just let me spend $20.
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And then
I get it now, Mark.
And then you might get spoiled or some shit.
That's true.
Yeah.
Mark, but would you ever like never do it then?
Is there a game that you would do it for?
Is there like Persona 4 Revival?
Nah, I wouldn't do it for that.
GTA 6?
Maybe. For GTA 6, maybe.
There's got to be a game.
I would do it for The Witcher. I'd do it for Cyberpunk. I'd do it for... There's games I would crumble, but those studios, they would never do it.
Clear Obscure Expedition.
They would never
49?
do that shit, bro.
49.
Yeah, I don't know. They would never do
34.
That.
Yeah, 34.
The games I would do it for, the studios would never even give an option for that. Which is why I respect them.
I gotcha. So yeah, I agree with you, Mario. I agree with you. And then my biggest issue here, I hate this.
Yeah.
Is the digital art book.
That thing.
They've been doing that, man, a lot. I know the Silent Hill 2 Deluxe Edition came with a digital art book. Man, fuck the digital art book. I want it like an actual
Physical
art book. Yeah, like what the fuck? I feel like that just loses value, and there's no value in that.
I get you.
I'm not gonna pay extra just for
Something
a digital art book. Like,
I feel you.
Anyway,
You can always just print it out.
yeah,
That's funny.
Make a book out of it.
So yeah, that's pretty much all of the bigger details. You know, long story short, like a big, huge summary. Outer Worlds 2 is supposed to be bigger and better, man. A lot more immersive. A lot, really, they're trying to tailor to the player.
Yeah.
So that way you could customize your character however you want. You could assign your character's traits and stuff to however you want to play. That's going to fit your play style and your choices, and the world's going to react to your choices. And yeah, it seems promising.
It does. We'll see if they deliver.
Seems interesting.
Hopefully they can.
Yeah, but keep in mind, these are the same people that also dropped Avowed.
Yeah.
And what's interesting is that they dropped about, 3 games this year?
Yeah.
Avowed, The Outer Worlds 2, and then Grounded 2.
It's crazy.
Dude, that's insane, man.
Yeah.
But we'll see. We'll see. Yeah, that's going to be everything. I did mention that they had the Grounded 2 Direct. Unfortunately, guys, we're going to have to just skip out on that because that wasn't part of the main show. And because I just don't have the information of everything that was announced. But from what I've seen, it's pretty cool.
All right.
I won't lie. It is pretty cool. I know, Mario, you said you're going to react to it or something.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's pretty cool. That's going to be it for
Xbox
for the
Showcase.
Xbox Game Showcase 2025 and the Outer Worlds 2 Direct. Let us know in the comments, what do you guys think? What do you guys hyped for? And most importantly, is the Outer Worlds 2 worth $80? Let us know, guys. Thank you guys so much for listening, and we'll catch you guys in the next one. Take care, guys.
Peace.
See ya.